back yet again. On the Shaman here, we're checking out the Restoration spec. So we're just gonna kind of, head off this way. Alright, trying to figure out exactly how to handle things in here. Because I have like no fighting abilities, except I do have Flame Shock. I don't know why a couple of these things didn't get put on my bar. So you'll notice I do have the cast time on a couple of these. Flame Shock is still instant. You do not have Maelstrom as Restoration. That's strictly the DPS specs thing. I was looking and I feel like I missed it. I thought there was another ability or two. Oh yeah, Lava Burst. It's got a cast time. Okay, I guess that was it. So yeah, so it's got a couple of similarities with Elemental, and like the Lava Surge ability. So Flame Shock damage over time has a chance to give me a instant Lava Burst. Which, if that always crits, if Flame Shock is on the target, so little things like that. So these guys really don't seem to have a lot of damaging abilities. To figure out why it won't let me. Just have to have a different person there to use this. So let's just jump right in here. Restoration, a healer who calls upon ancestral spirits and the cleansing power of water to mend allies' wounds. Healing Surge is a fast, expensive heal. Healing Wave, slow but inexpensive. I believe they heal, yeah, for the same amount. Riptide is an instant heal, has a little bit of a cooldown though. So like these guys, it's just, the global cooldown. Let's go ahead and check out the animation on this though. That's a Riptide, it just kind of douses them in water. Chain Heal can't really... I don't think I can really see the benefit of it right here. Yeah, because I can only target myself. I'd have to get a party together for that. Healing Rain. So this is just like, I had access to it with a talent in the other spec. So it's not instant though, but it's going to heal for a lot more. Some interesting things that they did change though with Legion is, check this out. So I can drop a Healing Tide Totem and a Healing Stream Totem. So 2 water totems. So they got rid of those restrictions. But we don't have, like, starting out here, I don't have like a fire and an earth and an air. So it's like, but regardless, it's kind of cool that they did that. And then Tidal Waves is a passive where casting Chain Heal or Riptide improves my next Healing Wave or Healing Surge. Healing Wave, I believe it increases the cast time, because that's the one that's slower, and then Healing Surge, it increases the crit chance. Well, let me just pull it up here. Yeah, critical effect chance is increased by 40%. But alright, let's head right into the talents here. So in here, for some reason, it already had this selected. So every third Healing Wave or Healing Surge you cast heals for an additional 50%. So let's go ahead and just test it. 16,000, 16,000, 24,000. So I actually think that that's kind of neat, actually. Let's see though, if we do 2 of these, and then 1 of these. Okay, yeah, it looks like it works with both. That's kind of neat. So you can do a couple of faster heals, and then you're like, okay, now I got an even bigger heal. I'll go and go slow on that because the person's hit points are a little bit better off right now. Unleash Life unleashes elemental forces of life, healing a friendly target. Oh, that's why it's on my bar, but I don't actually have it because I didn't choose it. Okay, so unleashes elemental forces of life, healing a friendly target, increases the effect of the shaman's next direct heal by 30%. Alright, and then Torrent increases the initial heal from Riptide by 40%, because it does 8. So right now, with all the stuff I have, about 8,600, and then it does an additional almost 12k. So it increases that. So I do like about the same as what Riptide does, I think, or rather like the overtime amount. Total like roughly like 12,000-ish or something. Gust of Wind. So some of these are going to be similar here. So Gust of Wind, it just jumps me forward. Graceful Spirit reduces the cooldown of Spirit Walker's Grace, which is, I had that somewhere. Oh, there it is. So basically, I can move while casting spells, and I can cast it while I'm casting a spell. So it reduces the cooldown out of it by a minute and increases my movement speed by 20% while it's active. Also increases movement speed in Ghost Wolf by an additional 10%. I'm actually probably going to just go with that one because I know what this is. So this is the thing where allies walk by it, they get a boost of speed. It only lasts for a little bit though. Alright. Zoom out a little bit here. Alright, level 45, we got a Lightning Surge Totem. Oh, these are all the same. Okay, so AoE stun from a distance after a couple of seconds, root enemies, and then they're slowed, or hex a bunch of enemies. I think I'm going to do like I did with the other one. We're going to go with the slow everything. So, throw this down here. Chain lightning, dropping all the chain lightning in the world, yeah. Right, and we're just gonna use this ability that I just got so I can run around while casting. And I'm healing myself for some reason because I hit that button. I totally didn't mean to. Didn't attack me. Let's see, then we got Crashing Waves. Riptide grants an additional charge of Tidal Waves. Which was what? Oh, okay, so that thing, yeah. Okay. So if I drop this once, then cast out of next healing wave is reduced. Cast it again, so now we got 2 charges. So I can have up to 3 charges of it. So I get a bigger one there, or more chance to crit, and faster. Okay, that's cool. Ancestral Guidance for the next 10 seconds. 20% of your damage and healing is converted to healing on up to 3 nearby party members. Okay. Deluge. Chain Heal heals for an additional 20% on targets within your healing reign or affected by your Riptide. Okay, cool. So this Chain Heal does a little bit less than the regular heals, but it jumps to other people, so I can throw it on like the tank who's maybe got a little more damage and everybody else in melee with him is just slightly hurt or whatever. Chain Heal's a good choice. And so if I drop this, it does more healing if, say, they're standing, I throw a healing rain onto the tank around the tank first. I kind of like that. It's also passive, which, as we know, I like the passive stuff. Yeah, let's just go with that. I like that one. Yeah, so let's actually test it out real quick. So we'll do a chain heal here. Okay, that was a crit. Let's see if I can get a non-crit just for the sake of things. So 13,8. Drop that first. And 16,000. Let's do that. Let's see if it does even more. Nope, okay, so they don't stack. Cool. Alright, level 75. Ancestral Protection Totem. Summons a totem at the target location. All allies within 20 yards gain 10% increased health. If an ally dies, the totem will be consumed to allow them to reincarnate with 20% health and mana. Dies to massive damage? Oh, I guess it means like a boss's enrage thing that does like a bazillion damage and just like one-shots them, maybe. Earth and Shield Totem. This actually has the icon for what used to be the Earthbind, I think. Summons a totem, damage from each attack against allies within 10 yards of the totem is redirected to the totem, and it's got a 250,000 hit points, so okay. So that would actually take a lot, like they'd have to be getting hit a lot for that to work, to kill the totem. It's good for 15 seconds, and it just absorbs 3,200 damage from each attack against allies. Yeah, so it doesn't absorb like a percentage or anything. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean, you have to get hit like 80 times in 15 seconds for that to be used up. That's a real rough estimate. Ancestral Vigor targets you heal with Healing Waves, Healing Surge, Chain Heal, or Riptides. Initial heal, gain 10% increased health. Or Riptide's initial heal, huh? For 10 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Riptide lasts for 18 seconds, so after the initial heal, and I'm guessing with Chain Heal, that's referring to the initial target maybe as well. That's something that we'd have to experiment with, I guess. But then their health is increased by 10%. Reincarnate. I actually really like this one. Actually. It's 30 seconds if you're just like, I know someone's gonna die. You can kind of prevent that. Oh, one other real quick thing that I actually discovered as I was putting everything on the bar. So I've got the Res, Ancestral Spirit for Shaman. They also have Ancestral Visions, who returns all dead party members to life. So you don't have to cast it individually. That's actually kind of cool. I don't think I saw anything like that on the Paladin, so I'm guessing that's a Shaman thing specifically. But that's just like a convenience thing, really. You know, just don't have to waste time casting it on every person if you had a few people die on you. Although it does say party, not raid, so I don't know. Resurgence always triggers when you heal a target below 60% health. This up. Resurgence, direct heal criticals refund some of my max mana. Okay. So this basically makes it so if I'm healing somebody that's under 60% health, I always get some mana back. Let's, Bottomless Depths, I didn't say the name of it for some reason. Cloudburst Totem, summons a totem at your feet for 15 seconds, collects power from all your healing spells. When the totem expires or dies, the stored power is released, healing all injured allies within 40 yards for 30% of all healing done while it was active, divided evenly among targets. Casting the spell a second time recalls the totem and releases the healing. Okay. Echo of Elements, Riptide, Healing Stream Totem, Lava Burst now have 2 charges. Other effects that reset the remaining cooldown will instead grant 1 charge. And just when you consume a charge of Tidal Waves, you have a 10% chance to generate a charge of Riptide. I actually really like that one. I'm going with that. Can I actually drop 2 of these? Ooh, nice. So you can get some good healing going there. You can see they're like pulsing back to back. Riptide's got 1, 2. So you can really get some healing going. And then Lava Burst has 2 charges as well. I actually really like that one. Cloudburst Totem's a close second though. I'd say that's kind of cool as well. Let's check out what the Ascendance does though. I'm moving around and casting.
I don't have a target.
Alright. So Ascendance Transform into a water ascendant, causing all healing you deal to be duplicated and distributed evenly among nearby allies. Okay, that's cool. So I do, say, a 20,000 heal, got 5, in a full party, everybody gets an extra 4,000 healing. Not too shabby. Only lasts 15 seconds, though. Wellspring creates a surge of water that flows forward, healing all friendly targets in a wide arc in front of you. Okay, so it's got a small cast. And then High Tide Chain Heal bounces to one additional target, and its fall off with each bounce is reduced by half. Oh, that's actually really cool. So instead of 30% reduction with each jump, it now bounces to 5 total people instead of 4. Sorry, it doesn't bounce to 5, it heals a total of 5. And then how much it heals when it bounces is not cut as much. So that's kind of nice. I really like this though. Alright, and of course the stupid... There we go. Okay, so I think I really like that one. And let's move away here. So that's it for Restoration. And alright. I think Resto might actually be kind of fun to play. I pretty much always go DPS on everybody because it's just not... I don't know, like I don't like healing quite as much or tanking. There's partially because there's like more responsibility. That's probably a chunk of it. But go ahead, I'm gonna switch back to enhancement, that's my jam. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Shaman videos today. If you did like the videos, don't forget to tick in the excuse me, don't forget to tick that like button, and don't forget to tick that subscribe button as well, so you get updates when new content drops on the channel here. Man, suddenly like losing my voice. And do remember that there is no IRL, just AFKs, and we'll see you next time that Alma plays World of Warcraft. Peace out.